Hi everyone, this is Kenya. I'm coming to you with a different PowerPoint than I did before with the Study Island help. So basically, I just wanted to go through some information for Study Island, and so you could get some tips and pointers and some of the key things that you need to know when you're working through your work. So like the fast things you just need to know is that everyone has a username and a password, and it's basically your student ID at GCA. You're going to be doing lessons, questions, and explanations. Each lesson has all of that. Some fun things you can do is like customizing your avatar. You can't upload your own picture, but you can choose from what they have. Okay, so your home page. When you click on My Attributes, you can view the avatars they have. You can click on which one you want and then update, and it automatically updates your avatar. And sometimes you might have to log out and log back in to see your avatar updated. Now, first, what you're going to do is for the high school website, you go to theisland.studyisland.com. But for this presentation, you might want to go to Study Island first if that's too hard for you to remember. You're going to put your username and password, which is basically your student ID at GCA, and your password is GCA in all caps unless you changed it. Now, most of the time what pops up when you first log into Study Island is My Classes. It's going to be on your left hand navigation bar. You're going to scroll down and let me see if I can point. You're going to click over My Classes. This right here is going to take you to any assignments that have been assigned by your teacher, not just something you want it to do, but it's going to be what's going to be assigned by your teacher. Some things that you can note is that there's 3 different versions of each test and each quiz that's in Study Island. But I think the only format that counts is your test load, like this one over here, only because that's the only one the teachers can actually see what your answers were and what you picked and how many times you picked it and get your real score. Printable worksheets you can have for practice and game modes or just fun, but test mode is really the mode you want to be in so your teacher can know like what your progress is and what you're doing. So after you go into Study Island, after I finish the presentation with the slides, I'm actually going to go into Study Island and I'm going to try to show you. But I want to do this one because I had an issue with my previous video with my other information showing. So I wanted to show you these slides so that you can see the information in a more friendlier way. So after finding your correct answer, you can actually click on the specific lesson and get the questions you missed. My suggestion to you is after you complete a test that you click that go through missed questions tab so that you can go back and you can redo those questions you missed, because it actually gives you half of what the points would have been. I think it gives you half credit, so it really helps you. And sometimes I've done it, I do it so many times, and sometimes I might end up getting a blue ribbon just because I went back and redid those problems I got wrong. So on the side of your Study Island, you can see that the passing goal tells you that the minimum amount of points it is to master in a blue ribbon or a red palm tree, as we see in Study Island. Now on the right, it'll tell you that how many questions you have to answer and what's the percent you have to have. I know it's kind of hard to see, but if you look over here, it tells you that even on the pre-test, you have to have 10 questions, and you just take it. I don't think it's a score you have to get. Now with these, you have to do 10 questions and you have to get a certain amount of points. The average is about 70% mattering on the test. Now what some of the symbols that you see in Study Island is you'll see a red palm tree, and that means that your topic was passed. The lightning bolt means go to the next topic, you need more help, or you need some more assistance from your teacher. Now if you see that push pin or the building block, it's what you get after you take it more than 3 times and you don't pass. They'll give you a building block topic to take it down to an easier, more explainable version, and then put you back at the regular test. Now if you get a palm tree or a passport stamp, that means that you got it, it's mastered, and you're passed, so you get to go to the next one. Now basically, I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. You know, when you go into each subject, like math, you can see if you see a bunch of blue ribbons or a bunch of red palm trees, you know you're passing. If you see a lot of lightning bolts and you see a lot of building block tabs, it means you need to go back and review or go and ask your teacher for more assistance. That helps me, and it helps the teachers. It helps you, and it helps the teachers. It can tell them what you need more assistance in. So that's just, and also I'm going to show you inside out after this presentation exactly how to go into the view list. You basically click on the specific lesson, the specific time you took, and you open it up, and it'll say we'll prepare your report, and it tells you which ones you missed. So if you don't remember any of this, just remember the Study Island number, 1-800-419-3191, or you can email support at Study Island and they can help you. But I'd rather you ask your teacher because they're the ones that can help you the most. Now I'm going to go into Study Island, or theisland.studyisland.com. I'm going to pause this video for 1 second so I can log in. I can do that. Let me type this in real fast. I may not show that. Okay, so basically when you come into Study Island, I'm going to just show you basically where to find your missed questions. So remember that you can use the drop down button to find any class that you have. It looks like biology just got on board, so that means biology is in there also. Now it looks like I haven't done today's lesson for biology. I just recognized this was in here. But today is Monday the 14th, and so basically that's the lesson in Study Island that's due today. Now I'm going to go on down to Miss Emmons' Lit Comp 9th grade class. So she had us do at the beginning of the year we did a benchmark, and I guess since it's done she took it off. But the one we had to do most recently was on November 6th, and we did cause and incident structures that were placed in the journals. Now, this one I didn't do as well, but I did pass. So I'm going to click on this, but I want to see what questions I missed. Okay. Now, oops, that's the lesson. I'm sorry. I meant to click on the grade. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. There's the report thingy. And so basically I'm going to click on view list. And it's basically, there it is. It's only basically a lot. It tells you the ones you got wrong. I got 3 questions wrong out of all of them. And it doesn't tell me which ones I picked, but it does tell me the correct answers. And it tells me that I took it in test mode, what time I took it, and the date I took it. So it helps a lot with studying and getting back. It helps with studying, so you can look back on what you got wrong, and it helps you in the future. Now let me see if I can actually find where Ms. Emmons put the benchmark test. Let's see. Okay, that's it. You know what? I would just stick in my class. That's how I get my stuff done. Cause I just really focus on getting my assignments done. I'm not really into games and all that. But if you are into games, you can always go to My High Scores, and it can tell you, you know, what the topic was, the game, and it tells you like if you got what place you got on the school table or the state table. And I want to make this video only 10 minutes. So just make sure that you're logging out after each session, because I know some people might go to the library and do their work, or go to their grandma's house or whatever, but make sure you log out, because for security reasons you want to make sure that all your stuff is closed out before you leave a computer, unless you're the only one using it. Like my laptop, I'm usually the only one using it. Okay, so basically that's the end of my video, and I hope to see you guys in class soon, and I will see you around. I hope you enjoyed this video and it helped you a lot. Thanks.